Everybody, we're on our way home from Kansas City. So we did trip Kansas City one more time because I had a port from my dialysis that needed to come out, and there was a stent that needed to come out. So that was done a couple days ago. The deal with the port for my dialysis was kind of a bigger deal than what we expected. The nurse kind of told me that they'll take a couple clips out and it'll be a pretty quick operation. The problem was the way that it was anchored and the way that it was done. The doctor said he really hadn't seen it done that way before, so he did a bunch of research to figure out how to do what needed to be done, and in the end I end up with a pretty decent incision on my chest and then one down by my belly button. So I have new scars that are developing, and I'm right back to 2 more weeks of a limitation of 10 pounds. So Leah gets to do all the work, and I get to stand around and watch. So that's where we are in the journey. I'd like to just tell you a really quick story. So we've been doing some eating out during this journey of this week, and one of my favorite times is we got seated and got done with our Mediterranean food, and the waitress was so dear, and she wanted to ask us how to do checks because she wanted to know if we were brother and sister. And we kind of snorted and said, well, no, we've been married for 40 years. And she said, well, it's kind of funny. Sometimes people, after they've been together for a long time, they kind of look alike. I didn't quite know how to respond to that, but I would tell you that one of the things that came to mind afterwards is John 12:45, where Jesus said, the one who looks at me is seeing the one who sent me. There's this fascinating thing about, after a long time, maybe we do look a little bit alike. And maybe that's the way it's designed to be in your walk with the Lord. The more that you're with Him, you can say, the one who looks at me is really seeing Jesus. Now, the hard part about that is doing that when you just had more surgery, and when you have another limitation, or when the marriage isn't going well, or something's going on with your job, or the economy, all these things. It's in the middle of all the things that we're still supposed to look like Jesus. The one who looks at me is seeing the one who sent me. So I'm hoping that I can continue to do that. Well, no matter what we go through, we can reflect Jesus, and I'm hoping you can join me on that journey. We'll talk more later. Bye.